EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Some good names up there, including our leader. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big, wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this three-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for three putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. And with that, we welcome Nota Begay III, four-time winner on the PGA Tour. And Nota, you've been in this spot, and every tournament is, in a way, a classroom. Maybe a classroom at Stanford, your alma mater. It's a chance to learn, isn't it?
It really is, and the hardest thing is to temper your expectations and to keep the nerves under control, because every single round from this point forward can be a stepping stone and an opportunity to learn and make your game better and move towards your ultimate goal of playing at the highest level.
Not an easy one, 20 feet away. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or vomit over those two fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. This starting toward the right side.
Well, that is straighter than straight.
So from a tight lie, this his second from just short of the green. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this may go just a fraction to the right, but otherwise it's flat and it's makeable.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at even par. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9 topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly. Just gave that way too much.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. Yeah, not a great lie, and that's on the green, but with work to do. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Nope, good effort, but that's going to wander a few feet by. So that in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at level par. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism, but par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
This would be huge from 30 feet away. Oh, boy, that would have been one heck of a par. That nearly went down, but it'll slide just by. So a tough hole, and it's in for bogey at 12. And that's going to move him back down to even par. So today, probably a disappointment for our young amateur. Not the way you want to start off a big tournament.
Quite simply, it's a learning experience, Rich. What can we take out of the round? What can we improve? And really, what lies ahead?
Till EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. A number of folks in contention, including our leader. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Call it 74 yards here as he's set for his second. That's good technique, and that is right around 5 feet. Not too bad. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. He'll say he should have made that. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain at 1 under par. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Oh, kind of bladed that one, got it out, but it is now in the rough. Fairly long 25-foot putt here. Nah, the putter bails him out there. That's in for a par. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. That one gonna split the middle, maybe get a little rollout as well. That is a good, solid tee shot. Wow, that is a well-struck second shot to this par 5. Maybe too well-struck, Frank.
Oh, come on, Rich. Look, I know longer irons are harder to hit, but 3-wood, it was just too much. Oh, huge mistake. That's motored on by.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And this one might need a little bit extra encouragement, Rich, to make it up this slope, but all in all, not too difficult a putt.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. We begin the back nine here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Nope. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right, Rich. You get off to a good start.
EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, it's live coverage of the third round. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. We've got a tie at the very top at 4 under to this point. We'll get into the action here on the tee at the par 3 12th. And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green.
Yeah, it is a game of touch. And it is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. That is already a terrific putt there to save par. And he'll remain at 4 under. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Nope, didn't get that out there far enough, and it winds up sliding by to the right. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th, listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. That one just going to sneak on by. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. He'll drop out of the lead and wind up a shot back. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. Ooh, and this is not good. That ball gonna be unplayable. It is ruled out of bounds. Well, the good news is that the bag's going to get a little lighter for the caddy, but that is a second consecutive tee shot that is ruled out of bounds. It happens. You have a tough hole. Time to pick up and move on after the triple bogey. So for our featured golfer, some good playing and some favorable scoring conditions here on this Saturday. But they'll look up at that leaderboard and